Morning. Here we are again on our quest to creating a calm Christmas by spending 10 minutes in the garden every day. We've been here at 8:10 every day since the 24th of November, and I have to tell you, it's been so lovely for me doing this every day. One of the biggest benefits has just been connecting with the drawing in days. When we started this on the 24th of November, at 8:10 it was bright. It was daylight. It was fully bright. And now, here we are on the 15th of December, and it's getting bright. You can see the sun is rising over there. Well, not yet, but soon. So we are in that half an hour before sunrise where it starts to get light, but it's not fully bright yet. And I know, we all know, in winter, the days are shorter than they are in the summer. But I've never been so connected with it. I've never been so aware of the drawing in days and the beauty of experiencing it. I mean, look at that light. Isn't it just incredible? I would never normally have sat here and appreciated that change in light, the quality of the light. And the seagulls, the Edinburgh seagulls. We don't get many of them in the garden, but they do fly over. Oh, yep. I don't know if you can see them there. Just flying that way. You know, it's just been such a gentle time. Such a lovely time. Archie's over at the other end of the garden looking up at the birds as well. And having this time in the garden, looking out at it, really connecting with it in this, dark, cold season where there's really not very much going on, has been such a joy as well. And seeing that actually I'm wrong. There is lots going on. My favourite trees, I've told you about one of my plant recommendations is an Amelanchier. And it's just behind you. It's very dark, so you won't be able to see very much. But there it is. It's got buds on it. It's got all these little buds all along the edge of the branches. So when I say there's not much going on, that's not true. There's lots going on. It's just not the showy, it's not showy like June. My roses aren't in incredible bloom. They're just quietly setting roots and preparing for this magnificent show that will be the summer. And it's my first season as a proper gardener in winter time. I did have this garden last Christmas. So I had a garden, but it was an absolute building site. I was in the process of converting this terrace, which was huge, absolutely huge, and it was just an expanse of concrete. There was nothing green on it. So I was in the process of planting all of these things. The Amelanchier you see there, oops, that Amelanchier, that wasn't there. It was just concrete. That birch tree and the plants surrounding it, that wasn't there. That was just concrete. The crab apple behind it, which you can't see, wasn't there. That was just concrete. The Christmas tree was there. I had dug that in. But before I started, that was just concrete. And the terrace was a lot, bigger by a third than it currently is. So I was spending most of my kind of winter garden season frantically digging up all this concrete. We ended up having 3 skips worth of hardcore and sand removed. And all these slabs of concrete that somebody had put under some of the planting beds. The joys of hiring people who aren't doing what they're supposed to. Anyway, so last winter was quite frantic for me in the garden because I was really trying to get it ready for springtime so that I could plant all of these things. I was reducing the terrace, I was putting in the pond, I was putting in the pond viewing platform, my husband and I together built the raised bed. It was just a frantic season of activity. So this is my first season as a gardener where I have plants to shepherd and look after and appreciate. And to appreciate the less showy plants like my Korean fir tree behind me. Normally it's just a backdrop. But now, with the lights, I just think it's so beautiful. And taking the time to appreciate those little buds on the Amelanchier and knowing that those are going to be the most incredible flowers come March time. They are so lovely. And the bees really like them too. So I know that, all that is coming. All that life, all that joy is coming. And it's made me appreciate. I put quite a lot of evergreens in the garden. You've heard me recommend quite a few of them. And it's made me really appreciate those because they're just lovely. They just give a bit of greenness to the backdrop. And sure, they're not the showiest of plants. They're definitely not. But the further I get into my gardening journey, the more I appreciate the different textures, the different colours. Even within green, there are so many different greens and so many different textures and colours. And the serenity of that. And then, the showiness of those beautiful blossoms on my roses or the Amelanchier or whatever it might be. So today, first of all, I want to thank you because I would never have done this on my own. I would never have come and just sat in the garden for 10 minutes every morning. There's no way I would have done that. I would have tried to squeeze it in at another point in my day. But actually, it's just been absolutely incredible. I would never have known that beautiful turquoise sky, framed by my festoon lights and my neighbour's trees. It's these moments, I think, that they're so meaningful, but often we don't make space for them by ourselves. So sometimes it's when we do these things for other people that they become really, really meaningful. I'm a big believer in community and doing things together. So I've talked to you before about my group coaching program that I have starting in the new year. And I've decided as a little gift is if you book it before Christmas, so before the 25th, you'll get 15% off. And if you're booking it as a gift, say you've asked your significant other to get this for you as a Christmas present, I'll include a little gift certificate as well. So it'll be something nice to kind of gift to someone. Yeah. And so I've said it already today, but I will say it again. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for getting me out there. Thank you for creating this lovely moment in my day to appreciate these small things. And if you are interested in joining my group coaching program, there's a link in my bio, or you can obviously DM me or email me. And I hope you have a lovely day. Here in Edinburgh, it's not raining, it's not overcast. You can see the beautiful light. We wouldn't have that if it was very cloudy. So today I'm going to be taking Archie for a walk, and then I've got a garden coaching client later on today. And because in Edinburgh it's a half day on a Friday, so this afternoon I'll be spending a lot of it just hugged up with the kids. My son has a play date, my daughter doesn't. So we'll be hugging up and doing some nice things and doing a bit more work in the garden. So check out my stories if you're interested in what I'm doing there. Thank you for joining me. Have a lovely day.